We're going to take a look at the deck plans here on Carnival Sunrise. My name is Doug Parker, host of Cruise Radio. We're going to walk through Carnival Sunrise deck by deck and venue by venue and see what's going to change from Carnival Triumph to Carnival Sunrise. Of course, Carnival Cruise Line announced the Carnival Sunrise project in late July. $200 million, 60-day dry dock on Carnival Triumph and turning it into Carnival Sunrise. So the last revenue sailing for Carnival Triumph is actually going to be on February 25th of 2019. So if you want to, jump on that last cruise and take that last historic sailing, go into, I believe it's Cozumel for 4 nights, you might want to book that. March and April of 2019, she'll be in dry dock over in Spain, and then she'll debut in April 29th in Norfolk, Virginia. She'll be doing a 7-night sailing. So what is she going to get? She's going to get 115 staterooms. That's going to increase the capacity on Carnival Sunrise by 8%. She's going to get a Guy's Pig and Anchor Smokehouse, which is the barbecue restaurant, the Italian restaurant called Cucina del Capitano, Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse, going to get a RedFrog Pub. That's always real popular. It's also going to get the Serenity Adults Only area. Triumph currently does not have that, nor does it have the bonsai sushi. Before we get to the decks, I want to show you how I set it up. So each slide is going to have the deck number on the top left. The top right is going to be the room category key, and then the 2 deck plans. So the first deck plan is going to be Carnival Triumph, and the second deck plan, the bottom one, will always be Carnival Sunrise. So on deck 1, you could see one slight change they made, and that's going towards the back of the ship where they made that one cabin that was a 1A upper and lower cabin into a 4A cabin, which is the 2 beds side by side. Moving along to deck 2, there was 2 staterooms added to the forward part of the ship. As you can see right here on Carnival Triumph, it looks like it might be a utility space right now, but they're popping in 2 staterooms there. Deck number 3 is nothing short of amazing how they do this. They're taking the theater. So the theater normally starts on deck 3 as it currently sits on Carnival Triumph. They're turning the theater space into 42 staterooms, and the theater will officially start on deck 4 and then go to deck 5, leaving nothing but staterooms on deck 3. You could also see they're adding the chef's table, which is, if you're familiar with the chef's table on Carnival Vista or Carnival Horizon, it's kind of halfway into the kitchen, and it's the same type concept here. Deck 4, quite a few changes. We'll start forward where they're going to have the Java Blue Cafe. That's replacing the Washington Library. And they're adding the Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse just off to the side of the main dining room. So it looks like it might decrease the capacity of the midship main dining room because it's going to be part of the steakhouse there on deck 4. And then moving back from there, you see where the dance floor is currently. I believe it's like a Latin type music or a ballroom dancing type floor back there right now. That's going to be replaced with the Limelight Theater or the Punchliner Comedy Club. So a couple of changes happening on deck 4, but not as much as deck 5. So again, the theater is going to be on deck 4 and deck 5 on Carnival Sunrise. As of right now on Triumph, it's deck 3, 4, and 5. Of course, deck 3 is going to be staterooms now. Adding the Warehouse Arcade on there, also adding Bonsai Sushi, adding the RedFrog Pub, and moving the piano bar from where those staterooms are going to be placed over to the Ocean Plaza area. Also, the RedFrog Pub is going to have a lanai into the Ocean Plaza. So that's going to be a cool concept. And as we just mentioned, 53 staterooms being added, replacing that back comedy club, that lounge, and the current piano bar. Deck 6 is nothing's really changed here. It looks like all the categories are the same, and as much as I could compare them side by side and drop them on top of each other, everything looks the same on deck 6. Also, deck 7 looks the same as well. Nothing added, nothing taken away. The same thing could be said for deck 8. No changes here. If I'm going too fast for you, feel free to pause this and click around and scroll around. I know that I'm kind of blowing through this. I'm just trying to get through it and be as concise as possible. Moving along to deck 9 here. Now, this is very exciting because they're adding 2 captain suites to the port and starboard side right above the navigational bridge. So 2 big cabins also added up there. Also going to add some scenic ocean view cabins. If you want to book these ocean view cabins, these are the ones with the floor-to-ceiling windows. If you want to book these, make sure you do them well in advance because there's only like a handful of them, and they do sell out really, really quick. Moving back on Deck 9, so Guy's Burger Joint, the Blue Iguana Cantina, Tequila Bar, also the RedFrog Pub, all that was installed in 2013 when the ship broke down and it went into like this really long dry dock. So all that's going to be there. Carnival Deli being installed onto the Lido deck area. And the only other difference I'm noticing on Deck 9 here is the pool. I don't know if they're making it a zero entry pool, but it's going more from a rectangular shape pool to more of a circular oval shape. On Deck 10, one big change I'm noticing, actually two, is they're converting the regular staterooms into spa staterooms. Also, if you look midship, now not the midship pool on Deck 9, but currently there's a pool on Deck 10 just underneath the slides. That is not there on the Carnival Sunrise deck plan, so I don't know if they're removing the pool, but the pool is definitely not there on the Carnival Sunrise deck plans as of at least right now. Moving back from there, you'll see Guy's Pig and Anchor Smokehouse. That's going to be on the port side, just under the funnel, an inside-outside venue. And then moving back from there, so Lido deck on Carnival Triumph is 2 stories, right? So you have Deck 9 and Deck 10. Currently, Deck 10, I believe, is like the old-fashioned barbecue place up there. They're transforming that area into Cucina del Capitano, which is going to be the Italian restaurant on Carnival Sunrise. Deck 11 forward, Spa Carnival is going to be transformed into the Cloud 9 Spa. They're adding a thermal suite there and also some treatment rooms as well. Looks like Carnival Triumph has that entryway that has the men's and the ladies' entryway into the gym with their own sauna and steam rooms, where it doesn't look like Carnival Sunrise is going to have that. Also adding 7 spa staterooms to Deck 11 forward and adding a thermal suite as well. Deck 11 aft is where the sports square is going to be. You're going to have the basketball court, the ropes course is going to be back there, shuffleboard, and the jogging track. Deck 12, the ship is going to get a Serenity, an adults-only area. One thing I'm noticing about this is you see that rectangle on the Carnival Sunrise deck plan? There's nothing there in that space right now on Triumph, so I'm wondering if that's going to be a pool, maybe replacing the pool that they took off on Deck 10 underneath the water slide. Not really sure about that. Deck 12 aft underneath the smokestack, you're going to have or the funnel, I guess you call it, you're going to have the new miniature golf course there, so that's the aft sun deck. There is no Deck 13 on Carnival Triumph. I guess that ship's had enough bad luck as it is. So Deck 14, it's an open deck with a slide as it sits right now. It's going to be the second level of a Serenity. So Carnival Sunrise is going to have a 2-level Serenity deck, that one level with a pool or jumbo hot tub. And then this second level, it looks wide open with maybe a bar up there and elevator access to it. So a lot to be done on Carnival Sunrise. It's going to be an exciting overhaul. So there you have it. Once Carnival Sunrise gets out of dry dock, she's going to Norfolk, Virginia in April, then to New York City in May, and then Port Everglades in October of 2019 for 5 and 6 night, I believe, Bahamas cruises. Once again, my name is Doug Parker. I'm the host of Cruise Radio. If you have any questions about Carnival Sunrise, feel free to leave them in the comments below. You can always check out cruiseradio.net/sunrise for the deck plans and more in-depth coverage of Carnival Sunrise. And don't forget to check out the Cruise Radio Weekly Podcast. Find it on Spotify, TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and the Stitcher Radio Network. Once again, thank you so much for watching.